Well, it's time for the Texas Bucket List Bite of the Week, and this week we're in sunny Amarillo for some big, bold flavors at a place dedicated to the Yellow City Street Food. Food with an opinion. While Amarillo may be associated with the only color its creative name comes from, all you have to do is visit this panhandle city to see it's full of flashy, vibrant, and inventive artisans. Chef Scott Buchanan is a great example.
Well, I must say, when we came to Amarillo, you're not the kind of guy I expected to find here.
This out-of-the-ordinary chef had the audacity to bring some seriously savory street food to this part of the state.
We call it punk rock street food because we try to take our food and just take it as much as attitude and flair as we can and push the envelope of flavor as far as we can, and it works out good.
Scott grew up in Amarillo, but did what most free spirits in the Lone Star State get the calling to do. He moved to Austin.
I would live there during the kind of golden age of Austin, but then when all of California started moving there, I kind of got out.
Amarillo called him home in 2007, and he brought the skills he learned in the capital city with him.
Amarillo has been on the verge of cool for a long time. There's kind of a cool underground scene here, but it hasn't really popped. And it's been on the precipice for a couple of years now, and we felt like we could be somebody to kind of start a wave of bringing things back here instead of just taking skills and leaving town.
Scott met Rin, another Amarilloan who also had an out-of-town adventure.
She had just moved back from the Houston area, so it was kind of kismet a little bit.
Together, they created Yellow City Street Food, got married, and had 3 kids.
What's it been like having her by your side as you do all this?
Oh, it's crazy. It's awesome. A lot of people I know would think that'd be the worst thing ever to work with their wife, but we really kind of get strength from each other. We vibe off each other really well, and she really pushes me to be kind of the best person I can be, especially the best chef I can be.
Here, it's all about wowing the palate with peculiar provisions that pop, and it's proved to please the population.
Maybe I should add that to my bucket list.
Great place.
The little town I grew up in, Mexican food or burgers. We came to Amarillo and it's like an awakening.
All of this got started when Scott and Rin would take tacos to sell at local bars. Response to those tacos was so terrific, it turned into a trade. So we decided to try what took them to the next level and throw in some animal fries.
We're going to do a little trio of tacos, some of our best sellers. We're going to do our famous fish taco, our Korean-style bulgogi steak, and then our Diablo shrimp. I got some hot pans here. I got some sunflower oil in there. I'm going to drop our bulgogi skirt steak that's been marinated for about 3 days.
Sounds good. Wow.
Go ahead and drop our Diablo shrimp. We got it seasoned up with some cayenne, some garlic, some ground mustard, and a little bit of ancho chili.
Wow.
A little salt and pepper.
There you go.
I hit the bulgogi with a little bit of soy sauce. This is a really nice umami bomb of kind of Asian flavors.
I did not expect this in Amarillo.
So
we're going to do chicken fried steak.
No, sir. I'm going to hit the bulgogi with a little bit of our honey soy glaze.
Smells in here are amazing, Scott.
Thank you.
Are those tacos or pita breads? Those are legit.
Yeah, they are. We would buy store-bought tortillas, and we got called out for not having, great. Everybody's like, you're in Texas, you should have house-made tortillas. So we have house-made tortillas now. This is our cured cabbage here. It's kind of like a young version of kind of like a kimchi.
Okay. Another word I never expected to hear in Amarillo.
Okay, this is our house remoulade sauce, kind of like one of our mother sauces here. This is a cotija of Mexican cheese. And do a little twist on that for the Korean style.
On top of the Korean beef.
Yeah.
It's so confusing.
Like I said, we tried to turn things on their head here.
Works of art, man. Works of art.
This is our take on street food, and over here in Amarillo, it doesn't get any better.
So here we are with the Yellow City Street Foods with the taco trio, the bulgogi taco, the shrimp taco, and the fish taco with the animal fries. We'll go ahead and dig into those animal fries right away. Okay, that's good. We're going to steer away from that just for a second because I could finish that whole plate. Back away. On to the tacos. I guess we'll go with the big one first. We'll get that fried fish out of there. Kind of pile it all back in together. Mind the fitness old taco in my mouth. Gentle reminder, try not to look like a largemouth bass while eating. That was inappropriate. As for the flavor, that fried fish, that's amazing.
The fish tacos are my favorite.
We just love it.
Well, the fish has got an incredible flavor, very crunchy, mixes together well with all those toppings inside of that tortilla. That is definitely different from any other tortilla I've tried before. Almost like a pita bread, but holds it all together well. It's nice when you can keep a big taco all together. Man, that fish is good. On to the beef. Flavor of that bulgogi is on point.
Why not try something new?
A very salty, chewy beef, topped with that cheese. Just sweet flavor. bulgogi and a taco, that's bueno. Oh man.
Delicious.
On to the shrimp.
After one bite, I was hooked on the heat.
A little bit of fire in that Diablo shrimp brings him right back home to Texas.
And I love the way they spice those up. It's not overkill, and it's just perfect. Better than what my wife thinks.
These flavors are all over the map, kind of like our show. Never know what to expect.
Is it the remoulade sauce that they put on it? I don't know how to say that word. I could eat their remoulade sauce with a spoon. It's so good.
Well, for a full flavor stop off I-40 in Amarillo, Yellow City street food is well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list.
People just go out to eat and don't really have high expectations of what the food is going to be when it comes out, and so we set out to change that. We want people to come in here and be changed when they leave here.